Artists, today we are going to draw color family portraits. I have a reference here of ideas for facial expressions, and I'm going to draw three portraits, three family portraits. A portrait is a picture of people, but they're going to be dots, just like in our story mixed, a colorful story. So the first family that I'm going to draw are going to have two grown-ups and a little baby. So my baby's going to be in the middle, so I'm going to draw a small circle for the baby, and then the parents are going to be next to the baby, and they're going to be kind of behind. So I'm going to draw part of the first grown-up here and part of the other grown-up here, and you can see I'm not drawing the whole circle, because if I did, I would draw a line through the baby, and I don't want to do that. They don't have to be perfect circles, and then I'm going to make them look happy, so I'm going to get some ideas from here. Do you have to do these faces? No, you can do your own if you wanted to. I'm going to draw them kind of turning towards the baby, so the faces are not going to be right in the middle. They're going to be a little bit turned to the side, and that one's going to look like that. And then this is going to be another parent, and that one's going to look like this. And then for the baby, a lot of times I make little ones with bigger eyes to make them look cute and a little smile. Then I can add some arms like this, just with dots holding the baby. And then you can make the baby's little feet and then the grown-up's little feet like that. You can add other details if you wanted to, if you wanted to make glasses or hair or whatever. I'm going to leave them like that just to keep it simple. All right, my next family, I'm going to draw a grown-up here, and maybe in this family they have two kids. So I'm going to draw two smaller circles and then another grown-up here. You'll see that adding small details and different facial expressions, where you put the little sticks for hands, will create a whole story for each family. All right, last family picture. Maybe this one is going to have a lot of kids. I grew up in a big family, 5 sisters and 2 brothers, each of us with our own personalities. Look at how we can imagine each of these personalities with just a few details. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3 family portraits, and each of the parents are going to be primary colors. So let's get our colors out. You'll have to share your colors with a neighbor. You'll need a water bowl, paintbrush, and the 3 primary colors. So I'm going to start by cleaning out my brush, wiping the excess water on the side of the bowl. And for my first color, for my first primary color, I'll use red. I'm just tickling around, and then I'll paint over. I'm using a smaller paintbrush so I can get all those little details are on the sides. It's okay if you paint a little bit outside of those sides. Now it's time for me to mix these colors. I'm going to mix these colors right on the paper. I can see that I have like a puddle right in the mouth area. Now to get rid of that, I'm going to clean my brush. Maybe even get a paper towel to wipe it off and soak up some of that extra water with my paintbrush. All right, next family. You get the idea. If your color families have more than one kid, experiment with different secondary colors. Like maybe one green has more blue or more yellow than the other. You can even get goose paper or newspaper to experiment with the different colors that you can make. All right, now let's speed quickly through the rest of this painting for my color family portraits. With this art exercise, we are learning about primary and secondary colors and how we mix them together to create all of the colors that go in the color wheel.